So let's jump into it. Nutrition, one of the first parts, I tell the majority of people, you have a very short window to get all the growth out of your body's potential. So nutrition is one of the most important parts there, making sure that we hit the macronutrients, and we'll talk a little bit more about that too. And if you want to email us, we'll send you a list of good, neutral, and bad nutrients to kind of add in. But macronutrients are carbs, fats, and proteins. So a huge part of that, and as well as what kind of water intake is being put together there. Nutrition is one of the most important parts of making sure that the body is getting what it needs to actually develop the way it needs to develop. So this is one of the most important times to develop that part. And the hard part is kids don't like to eat good things. So putting together an effective plan for them to get the nutrients they need, even if maybe they don't love to do that as well. So nutrition, huge part in this segment, figuring out how to get that together. Athletic ability. This is one of the parts that, as I mentioned, training doesn't mean you have to use weights. People think about muscles getting stronger. When you're on the ice and you want to be able to skate better, you want to be able to shoot better. Shooting is rotation. It's not just one muscle group. So understanding how to use your body in that whole piece is going to be extremely important. Skating, if you want to get a better stride, you can keep working on skills, but if your body just doesn't move the way it needs to move yet, that's going to be a hard time. And remember, kids at that age, or in this age group, their body center of mass is consistently changing, right? Limbs are changing. The whole body is just is consistently in a different. There's very little stability through that age group. So what's really important is to continue to train off the ice as well, so that you're strong in all planes of movement. So we have forward and back, all right? So that's sagittal plane, so that's forward and back. We have side to side, okay, which is the frontal plane, and then we have the transverse plane, which is rotational. Hockey's all about stops and starts. Your ability to move in space is so important. So if you're growing and everything's changing consistently, you're gonna have a lot of trouble keeping up, and that's why that athletic training piece is so important to add into the mix. And finally, sleep. This is another one that I hear about. Kids are waking up early, obviously for school, for this, for that. Sleep is when the body actually rebuilds, right? So if you had practice, you worked out, you did all those different things, right? And you were active in school, you had gym class, all the different things that happens for this age group. Sleep is the time that the body actually recovers. So it is extremely important to get the full hours of sleep so that your body actually is recovering. So that's a very short one, but it's essential. Sleep is when the body recovers. So everything you do here comes back to here.